And now on the project, Jesse, you're speaking with Lisette Raymer in Ukraine.
Yeah, Tom, the story's changing so fast, as you know, and Lisette's been sharing stories of innocent families who suddenly find themselves refugees. Now, more than 2,000 Ukrainian civilians have already been killed, and the country's foreign minister is demanding a ceasefire after a fire broke out when a nuclear power plant was shelled by Russians in the southeast of the country earlier today. Newshub's Lisette is in Ukraine. She joins us now. Lisette, how different does the country feel since the last time you were there, which is really just a few days ago?
Yeah, it's a dramatic difference. It's not just the little things, or they're big really, aren't they? But the military patrols, people stopping to check your documents, the curfews, those things all add up and they make a difference. But one of the things that stands out for me is the feeling among people. A few days ago when we were in Kiev, people were very optimistic and hopeful. Most people joked that an invasion wouldn't happen. It was just a media invasion at the moment. Now there is no laughter in this city. No one is joking around. No one is bantering. Everyone is on edge, because even in a place like Lviv, where we are, which is far to the west, there is this sense that any minute now Russian troops could be here. And I want to show you this, because this gives you an idea of what they're dealing with. These kind of posters are plastered all over the town, and they have a list of places you can collect ammunition, where you can drop off ammunition for the army if you want to contribute some way, and also they list places you can give blood. So that is the new reality that Ukrainians are living in.
That's incredible, and so hard for New Zealanders to wrap their heads around, I think. The mayor of Lviv has been asking the people to take up arms, and the people that you're meeting and seeing on the streets, do you get the sense that they are willing to pick up a gun and fight?
Oh, you don't get the sense, you know, because they tell you. They don't say much to the camera, but they will tell you, we will fight. Most of them have ammo and guns slung over their arms. They are more than prepared to fight. They are actively on the street patrolling, ready for those invasions. I spoke to one man who, he's old enough that he should have been forced to enlist. He hasn't, because he's got severe injuries. But even still, he said to me, the minute a Russian arrives in my town, I'm fighting.
Wow.
While you're in the midst of this, have you been thinking about your own family back home?
Yeah, every day. Every day. I have 8 beautiful nieces and nephews, and my parents are, my siblings are wonderful parents, but even they get stressed about just going on a holiday with their toddlers and their babies. I'm sure you guys know, you've got kids. And then you see these women who are travelling across the border hundreds of kilometres with newborn babies, and they are doing it with such grace and such ease. They've left their husbands behind to fight. They might not ever see each other again, and they're travelling with these babies, these toddlers who are packing tantrums like they do, and it is so remarkable that they are managing to do it with some element of composure. But there are stories like that everywhere of these mothers who have escaped across to Poland, and we spoke to one of them just recently.
Makeshift refugee camps are popping up all over Poland. Women, often with children in tow, arrive here exhausted but brave. Most of them have come from areas where the fighting has been most intense, such as the capital city of Kiev. That's where Olga and her 4-year-old boy Max have come from. Theirs is just one tale in the millions that are out there of lives that have been turned upside down since the day the war began.
How are you feeling?
For now, safe. Especially for the kid. I'm upset about my husband, because he should stay there, and but my kid, he's here. It's no shots, no alarm for the attack, so it's easier to be here.
How is he doing? He seems okay.
Yes, he's actually okay, and we actually told him truth. We told him about army, we told him about tanks.
Did he understand?
Yes, he understands, and he all the time asking when the bad people, when bad army goes away. Because it's hard to explain what's going on around and why he should take all his toys, belongings, yes, and go somewhere. Like for him, it's kind of game.
What will you do now?
Actually, we're going to Estonia, because my employer actually from Estonia. They actually caring about all people from Kiev, so we are on our way. For me, it's good because I can see that here a lot of people, they actually don't have plan, but I believe in our guys, so they will protect us and will protect our army. So I hope it will finish soon because I have my parents there. I asked my mom, come with me, go with me, and no, she said no, she wants to stay there. My husband, he bring me to the border, so he just left me before the border. Yes, it's very hard to live and understand that my relatives, my parents, all my family actually there, and it's hard to be alone here.
Lisette, do you think there's any chance that Olga is going to get back into Ukraine anytime soon?
Well, if there's one thing the Ukrainian people have taught me over the last couple of weeks, it is that there is always hope, and you have to have hope. So the answer I'll give you is yes, because I feel like I owe that to Olga and to all Ukrainians. But if you look at the situation as it is, as it stands, the political situation, the war that is unfolding over this country, it does not look likely. But we have to have hope for people like Olga.
Lisette Raymer in Lviv, Ukraine, thank you so much.